Hi Flosstube, Cynthia here, the Intuitive Stitcher, and thank you for watching my channel. I want to thank my subscribers. I have increased my subscriber number, which I'm so thrilled about, and I want to thank everyone for subscribing and liking my videos. I really appreciate that. I love comments. I don't get very many comments, but I do love to read the comments, and I do respond to everyone. If you do leave a comment on any of my floss tubes and I do not leave a response, please email me because that means there's something wrong. Today is Sunday and the date is November the 13th, and this is take 2. I did videotape a floss tube yesterday, but I kind of was making mistakes, so I thought I'm going to redo this. So see how this one turns out. Today's Sunday, and I want to also wish the veterans a happy Veterans Day, and I hope that you all had a good weekend. I know in our area, some of the restaurants, excuse me, some of the restaurants have a free meal, lunch or dinner for the veterans. So I used to take my dad, and he was very proud to had been in the Army, and I was proud of him too. So I used to take him out. We always went out to dinner anyway, but that was a special day for him. So thank you to all the veterans who have served and are serving. Now, I want to get right into things. So again, welcome and thank you for joining me. I also have a winner of the giveaway. It was Christmas mice, so I will announce the winner of that later, and I do have more giveaways. So I want to start off with my whips. If I look a bit of a mess, I did not wash my hair today because I've been having thyroid problems. I was diagnosed with what was called Graves' disease, hyperactive thyroid, back in 1997. And it's been stable until I had the booster shot last December. Then things went out of whack. So, among other things, I'd had heart problems and also digestive issues. So the thyroid, I didn't wash my hair today because I'm losing a little bit of my hair because of my thyroid and trying to get the levels straight. And so I apologize. I don't look my best and I'm very tired. I'll explain that. That's not just thyroid. I had a busy weekend, so I will get into that later. So I want to show you from Little House Needleworks, Jingle All the Way. And I hope you can see because it's nighttime here in Pennsylvania, and my lighting, I don't want a lot of light because I don't want glare. Little House Needleworks, and this is called Jingle All the Way. I'm doing mine on 28 count linen from Stash. They're called 4 is 30 count. And this is what I did those last few days. I did have this out and started it a while back, probably a few months ago. So I pulled it out again and I did the tree. And I also started working on the barn. I did have the barn started, so I had done the windows, and I'm now over here. Let me show you the picture. So that's the barn, the start of the barn, and one tree. That's called Jingle All the Way. I'll show you the back. That's the back. Let me get my... That's the back. Not too shabby. at the front. So I'm going to keep working on that because I really had fun with the Christmas tree. So now I'm coughing. I wasn't coughing for yesterday's video. Another piece that I got out is a Peppermint Purple SAL, a stitch-along from 2020. I'm almost finished. This is on 14 count white Aida, and the DMC that I'm using is 3809 and 3846. It's two different shades of like a teal blue color. I'll start at the top and work my way down. So before I picked this up again, I was working on this one. I had to do this one and I did it, and then I did the whole bottom row. I have one more row to go and then I'm finished. So let me get in closer because then you might be able to see the colors. The darker blue is the outline and the lighter blue, of course, is the design. So I'm happy with that. I don't think I'm going to put a border on. I thought about a border, but I think I'm just going to have my framer do a mat and then the frame. So that is the Peppermint Purple SAL stitch along from 2020. And if you go to her Facebook page for Peppermint Purple, she did one in 2021 and also 2022, but I said I was going to participate, so I do have the patterns, but I didn't start because I did want to get this one finished. So, and for those of you who want to see the back, not too bad. Not too bad. And I am using one thread, of course, because it is black work. So I'm using one thread. That is my Peppermint Purple. And that's, I like working on it. And 2020, I really did work on it because of the pandemic. So I was really happy to get a project like that where we were given, every week we were given a new design. So that was fun. That was something that was new to me. And I've been stitching since I'm, like 15 years old. I'm 65 and I had never done anything like that. So it was fun for me. My favorite things is next. I picked up my favorite things and I started working, doing more on that. So with this one, this is a Sue Hillis Designs, my favorite things. So you can do individual ornaments. That tree is so pretty. That's what I'm working on now. Or like me, I'm doing the whole thing. So let me show you where I am. I have all the words finished at the top. Oh, I see a thread. I see a loose thread. I started doing the holly some time ago and kind of got tired of the green threads. I had started this when I was doing the words. Then I started the holly when all that was done, and then I started this. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to go down below and start I guess you would call them motifs. So I did start the tree. I messed up the tree. Over in here, I was off by a half a stitch. So I got frustrated and I thought, should I pull it out, the whole thing, and start the tree over? Or should I just pull out what I messed up? So I decided to take away what I messed up. So that is the tree, part of it. It's pretty. Real pretty. And I've been liking pink lately, so. And I have another piece that I'm doing in pink that I'll show you. This is the back for those of you who want to see the back. So, pretty good. So this, my favorite things, it's on 28 count even weave. The called for is 32 count linen. And I'm using all the DMCs that they're calling for, which are really pretty. There are a lot of pinks. I'm stuck. I don't know if something fell on the floor. There's a lot of pinks, which I'm really liking. Blue, real pretty. Greens. So those are the colors. So maybe I'll have that done. I should have it done next year for Christmas. And then on the back of this pattern it's another one of her designs, which I do have. That's another one of her designs that I do have. Silk Weaver Fabrics on usually every other Friday night. Silk Weaver Fabrics out of Metuchen, I think it's pronounced, New Jersey. They have a live sale on Facebook and now YouTube, but I always watch on Facebook. And I order a lot from them on those lives. They mail it out and the postage is reasonable. I could get there because I'm only maybe an hour away, but I don't. Let me put that down. And I'm sorry, excuse me, please. Now you're seeing my messy hair. That goes there. So that is that one. But Metuchen, New Jersey, Silk Weaver Fabrics. Also, they're also known as Needleworkers Delight, but I always pull it up by Silk Weaver Fabrics. Again, I like watching their Facebook lives. It's usually every other Friday, and you can order things from there, and then they send it to you in a quick time. So they have lots of things if you want to check them out. Okay, this is a Heaven and Earth design. It's called My Sweet Valentine. And I have a question, so I would welcome comments, because the first time I did tent stitch, which is 1/1, but it's not a full cross, was with my mason jar lineup. That was the first time I did tent stitch. So I'm an old stitcher, but I'm kind of behind the time. I'm kind of behind the times. Don't tell anybody. My Sweet Valentine. This is a copy of the original. I have the original and all of the floss in another bag. I only pulled the floss that I'm using. It's really pretty, and again, pink. So here's my question, and I would welcome comments because I'm kind of in the dark. So this is done on 28 count easy grid, white gray Lugana. It's 28 count, and it's really difficult for me to see. I mean, I can see it, but my eyes get tired. This is what I've done. And do you see those tiny crosses? 1/1. And what do you think if I did 2/1, but not a full cross? Tent stitch. What do you think? I think it would be easier for me. I want to work on this because it's so pretty, but that's as far as I got because it's so tiny. And I have magnifiers. I wear, I have tons of these. I've always had these for years. I get them on Amazon. So I clip them on my glasses. This is what I look like. And I have an outlight by my side. I love these. It's magnification for me. So I use them all the time, even if it's not tiny like this. But let me know your thoughts on this, what they call tent stitch. And since it's 28 count, I think that I would do 2 over 1. So let me know your thoughts. And then I'll start that again. Now, I have another Heaven and Earth design. This will be a gift for my daughter and granddaughters. This is called Mini Dark Waters. I have 2 granddaughters and 1 grandson. My grandson lives in South Carolina. My granddaughters live here, not too far from me. But this is Mini Dark Waters. And again, this is a copy, so I hope you can see it. This is gorgeous. My daughter loves ships. My older granddaughter just loved this as well. And my younger granddaughter, this mermaid is her. My 12-year-old granddaughter, that is her. The little attitude, good attitude, not sassy attitude. So this is for them. Usually I work on it most times when I go over to their house. I get them off the school bus, as some of you already know, and I take this with me and until their mom gets home. I'm home. I'm retired, so I always think, why should they go home alone from the school bus? I'm here, so I might as well go over. I go over, I feed the dogs, and then I go pick them up from the school bus, and then we come back, and they kind of relax. And I stitch till Mom gets home. So this is it, Mini Dark Waters. I am making progress, I must say. I am making progress. It's slow, but if you can see it, I'm already starting a different color. A little bit lighter color. So, I'm getting there. I do like working on this. This is the 25 count easy gridded fabric. So I do notice that I enjoy working on the gridded fabric. It's different for me because I never had the gridded before, so it's different for me and I do enjoy it. So that's Heaven and Earth Designs Mini Dark Waters. If you need to know anything else about these, I'll put a link for my email address in the description box. You can just email me. And the last whip that I have to show you is, I have many, many more whips. Many more. But these are the ones that I've been working on. This one is Winter Solstice. And I don't know that I can pronounce the name. Kanikis, Kinikis, Prims and Whims. I had a busy day today, and when I came home late this afternoon, I was flipping through TV. I don't know why I just thought about this, but I like the movie Terminator. I'm not a fan of Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I always have liked those movies, and I never saw it before. It was Terminator Genesis, I think it was called Genesis, and oh, that was so good. I don't know why I'm thinking about that now, because it's over, and I'm doing Flosstube, but it came to my mind, and I really did enjoy that movie. I don't know if there's any more after that, but I really did enjoy it. So this is Winter Solstice. Kanikis, Prims, and Whims. I don't know if anybody has any of their patterns. I don't know if there are more patterns that they have out. This is new. The company is kind of new to me. Nicole Franklin is the owner and the designer. So, this is Winter Solstice. It's pretty. Now, this one, I just grabbed fabric that I had in my stash. So I cannot tell you what it is. I had this tree done, and the branches, and this tree, and part of the bird. Now I'm starting again on the bird. I'll bring it in closer. So they're saying if you use 28 count, it's 12 5/8 by 7 3/4. And I think that's what I have, 28 count or lower. So that's it. And let me hold up the picture because I'll show you. I want to move over to the words and the lighthouse, and then come back to the bird. I don't know why. I really do. I love the white on the tree branches. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. I think I saw this. I purchased this from an L&S. I had an L&S in Reading, Pennsylvania, and I really enjoyed going there. That was about an hour away from me, and that was back in the day. And then she, of course, was, I think, of retirement age and retired, but I would go out there a couple times a year and purchase things. That was the time when we went to our L&S and purchased things. I didn't go online. I certainly didn't go online, but would go to the L&S. Okay, those are my whips that I've been working on. And then I want to show you the things that I have behind me before I put them away. So I'm going to turn just a little bit. So I'm sorry. This is, oh, I know what I want to do and I forgot. See, the second one around, I wanted to get the designer of this one and I didn't do it. So I'll put it in the description box. This is Pumpkins 3. I think I showed this before. This is a la-di-da design. Pumpkins 3. And I like the frame. If you can see, there's a little bit of orange, burnt orange in that frame. So that's pretty. I like that. So I think I'm going to keep that up for Thanksgiving, and then I'll put it away. And this one I did in 2011. Sweet treats. I can't read backwards. Friends to meet. Pumpkin fun. Autumn's come. Isn't that cute? And I'll link the designer in my description box. I have to get the pattern out. I have everything I stitched. I still have the patterns. So I'll find that, and here's a close-up. Maybe you'll see mistakes. I don't know, because it was done so long ago. Look at that hat. I love that hat and the bat. The acorn. This also came from the L&S, and I liked it because, you know, they used to have finished, look at the bird. They had, and the candy corn, look at that. They used to finish their pieces, and their pieces were hanging all over the walls. And when I saw that, I liked it, and got the pattern and the little buttons. 2011, that was done. So, and that's the back. Yep. My framer used to work for a company that did framing, and then when that company closed a couple years ago, she started her business out of her home. So that's where I go now. And what's nice now is she didn't know I volunteered at the local animal shelter, and she was there one day. We were still wearing masks, and I walked in and I heard her voice, and I looked at her and I said, "You sound so familiar, but I don't know who you are." And she told me, she said, "Oh, I know who you are." And she and her husband were there to adopt a cat, and they adopted a pretty little cat named Stella. And so now when I go over to have something framed, I will call Stella. We had Stella, I think, for a couple months before they adopted her. And so she comes to the door to say hello when I go over. So it's so cute to see. So anyway, that's a story about who does my framing and Stella the cat. So I want to talk about the winner of the Christmas mice. It is Karen Daniel. She is the winner of this little package. So Karen, I'm going to put my email address in the description box. Please email me because I will need your address so that I can send this to you. And I did open it because I wanted to know before I did the giveaway what was in here. And it's nice. There's tags in here. Let me show you the picture of what Karen is going to receive. So there's tags, thread, white Aida, white ribbon, and the charts. So Karen Daniel, please, she said the word mice, please send me an email with your address so that I can mail that out to you. And then I have 3 giveaways. So I'm going to ask that you not say the word giveaway or prize or anything like that, because it's my understanding that there are people who look at YouTube videos just to see if there are any giveaways. And I think that they scroll through comments, and then that's how they see that there's a giveaway. What they do with the giveaways, I don't know. I guess they would sell them. So I would ask that you not say the word giveaway in your comments, and that you have to be 18 because I do have to ask for your address. So you need to be 18 and over so that I can have your address. And I think that's it. I don't think I missed anything. So the first giveaway is, I want you to use the word bear. B-E-A-R. This is called Hello Popcorn the Bear. I subscribe to the World of Cross Stitching. This is a card kit. And if anybody wants it, they could always change the colors to Christmas colors, green and red, instead of the navy blue. I mean, the thread's included, but you do with it what? Change the colors if you want to. So if anybody wants this, it would be cute. I'm not going to stitch it. And if you like that, in the comments, use the word bear. My second giveaway is from the Prairie Schooler. This comes from stash that I have. My cousin's wife, he passed away many years ago. She did counted cross stitch and quilting. So when she would travel, I would watch her dog and dog sit. I would dog sit Penny. She was a Cocker Spaniel. She was adorable. And the pieces that were in her home were just gorgeous. The quilts, the counted cross-stitch pieces. So she gave me a call one day, I think this was last year, and said, would you like my cross-stitch patterns, because I'm stopping cross-stitch and I'm doing all quilting. She belongs to quilt groups. She said that she was going to do all quilting. So, of course, I will take them. So I showed them to friends and family of mine who do cross-stitch, and people chose things that they wanted. And then I have what's left. So this is the Prairie Schooler. It's called Holiday Homestead. I guess you would call them motifs. They're small little motifs, and you could do with whatever you wanted. You could put them on whatever count fabric you have. And for this one, I would like you to use the word holiday in your comment. Use the word holiday for the Prairie Schooler Holiday Homestead. Use the word holiday. The next one is also from her. It's Canterbury Designs Quilts in a Day. It's like a booklet. Quilts in a Day. There's that glare. So there's quite a few patterns here. Quite a few. That's the third giveaway that I have. And I think they might be different on the back. I'm not sure. But someone did a blanket, an Afghan. So if you're interested in this little booklet, I'm going to ask you in your comment to use the word quilt. Use the word quilt. Yes. I want to show you something that I did with EGA, my Embroiderers Guild. I belong to our local chapter here of Embroidery Guild. We have teachers come in before COVID actually, and we just started meeting again end of last year. So we would have some of our members teach things like silk embroidery. So I pulled some things out, but I'm just going to show you this for now because I'm at 32 minutes already. So this is something that I did, that we were taught years ago. Did beading. And this ribbon. And then the one on the bottom. So I want to show you the ribbon from the back. I have other pieces that I started too. Different things to learn. I did some silk embroidery that I'll get that out next time. But this is the back. Look at the ribbon, how we put that ribbon through. It's like pulled thread. Isn't that pretty? So let me show you the front again. This is like pulled thread. I think that's what you call it. It was so long ago that I did this. Yeah. So look at the thread. Isn't that pretty? And then even on the end here. So I wanted to show you that because I did see it as I'm going through my my things to organize my stash, and I did pull some of those out, so I wanted to show you this one for now, and then I'll show you the silk embroidery next time, because I don't want to go real late, and it is 34 minutes already, so I'll show you the others next time. That's it for what I have, and just quickly, I'm very tired. I watched my granddaughter and my grand animals Saturday and Sunday. She's 15, but I just had to take her to work. No, my daughter took her to work. My daughter and my younger granddaughter went to a soccer tournament because my younger granddaughter plays soccer. And so I stayed at their house. overnight, and I don't sleep well when I'm there because of the dogs, and any little noise they'll start barking. So and they need to be around me because they love grandma, and even the cat. Look at my hair; it's such a mess. I didn't wash it because I don't like how much comes out. So not a lot of hair comes out, but it's enough. Anyway, so I was really tired today, and still went to the shelter, the cat shelter. That's my cleaning day today. Dropped my granddaughter off at work today, and then in the morning, and then went over to the animal shelter to clean, and then this afternoon picked up my granddaughter, and now everybody's home. So I'll get a good night's sleep tonight, I think. But then I wanted to go out with my brother and his girlfriend, because tomorrow's my dad's birthday, and he died 3 years ago in September. So we like to go out and just remember him on his birthday, because he loved to go out to dinner. So we did that today, and I thought, I don't care how tired I am. I thought that if I got something to eat, that I would, have a burst of energy. Well, I didn't have a burst of energy, but I did feel better after I ate. So that's what I did. And then, well, last week I had my second shingle shot. So that, made me tired for like a day and a half. So that's why it's been so long since I've been back. And then my thyroid issues, that's really, and that's why I'm fatigued, I think, because of my thyroid levels being off. So we'll get that straightened out. And yeah, that's it. And then Thanksgiving is coming up, and I wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. My daughter and son-in-law and grandson are coming home here to Pennsylvania. They live in South Carolina, so they're going to drive this time, and they're going to spend a few days here and then go back. I might go back with them, maybe just for the week, just to get a change of scenery and some warmer weather. So again, I wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, which is it's 2 weeks away, but still. I pulled a card. The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein. These are really nice cards. They're not tarot cards. I don't do tarot. It's just like a lesson card. And today is really pretty. It is, I don't know where I put, I'm telling you. See, I'm losing it. This is it. Let me read it to you. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. If you want to respond, tell me what that means to you. I think it's nice. And I think of the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. And that could be our vision. That could be our path. That could be day to day. Let me know what you think. What is your clear direction? And I think when we think about things like that with love in our hearts, direction does become very clear. So let me know your thoughts on that. And I'm curious. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. So that is it. I'm almost at 40 minutes, and I apologize that this is so long. I watched Janet Jabber, and hers are like 25 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes, real quick. And I like that because, but she works on a lot of projects, so she has quite a bit to show, and she just keeps moving along. I like watching her, but then again, I like watching a 40-minute video or an hour. It's, but I always worry that mine go too long and then you're going to get bored. So again, I apologize that this has gone so long. So anyway, for the giveaways, you know what to say and you know what not to say, like giveaway or prize. And of course, be 18 or over so that I can get your mailing address if you do win. So that's all I have. Yeah, that's all I have. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing and liking and commenting with, anything that I can improve. I'm sorry that it's dark here, but it's nighttime and I wanted to get this done. yesterday's video was a little bit bright, and I messed up, so I thought I'm just going to redo it. So thank you for joining me, and I am wishing everyone a wonderful week. Thank you.